Coach Prime, what a great pleasure for us to have you on BYU Sports Nation. We couldn't think of a better way to welcome you to our specific program than with a special message from a guy you just talked to, your former position coach, Tom Holmoe, who recorded this earlier. So pay attention to what Coach Holmoe had to say.
Hey, Deion. Welcome to the Big 12. I'm so happy to be able to welcome you and your family and the University of Colorado Buffaloes to the Big 12. We don't get to play each other this year, but just seeing you around our meetings reminds me of that one year we spent together in San Francisco with the 49ers, where we won the Super Bowl, won it all, and you were the Defensive Player of the Year, and I had the opportunity to see you every day, and it was a great time. I'll always remember your energy, your enthusiasm, your humor, your great faith and spirit, and I'm super excited to have you back around me, and let's have some fun.
Awesome. You trying to get a tear out of me, man. Let me tell you what just happened. He just met Coach. I got him Coach Holmoe. He just met him for the first time.
Shiloh. You just met Coach Holmoe.
Shiloh, being the Shiloh that he is, what I just told you about, wanted to know any contradictions.
What did I tell you guys earlier? I said, I do all the homework you could possibly do.
So he said, tell me this about my dad. Or tell me that.
Every coach he has, I always ask.
Wrong, and Coach Holmoe told him a couple stories that substantiated what I had already told him. But he is trying to find wrong when I'm trying to find right.
But you know one thing, though. You know one thing?
What's that?
I had your back, though.
He did.
I'm not going to tell you which one of these guys said physical.
Listen.
But I said I seen your college tape.
Oh, I was a killer.
I told him to watch your college tape.
I was a killer, but guess what happened? I got in the pros, and my locker was right beside Bobby Butler. And he said, young fella, because the first game I was out there trying to hit and knock, he said, you're not going to play this game long if you keep going about it like that. I said, what do you mean? He said, just get him on the ground. You don't have to try to kill him because you're not going to play long. I said, He said, okay, what you make a year? I was like $1.1 million or something at the time. There's a highest paid defensive player in the league.
Dang.
Yeah, that was bad back then, but it was great.
That's like $40 million nowadays, right?
Exactly.
All the way back then.
You got to count inflation.
But he said, okay, what if you could make that, 10 years instead of 4? I said, I get it.
Longevity.
So I changed the way I approached the game. Yeah, I just wasn't going out of my way to go get it.
Well, clearly it worked because, as Tom just mentioned, you were the Defensive Player of the Year in 1995, Super Bowl champions.
Right.
What was Coach Holmoe like
Awesome,
that year?
consistent, not conservative, but consistent.
Ever raise his voice?
I think at a couple
You got yelled at before back then.
Please.
I just can't see Tom raising his voice at anybody.
Yell at me about what?
See, that's something I'd ask his coaches about.
High stepping too long?
Hey, you got
picking the ball up, holding it up too high? No, he got on some of the guys that needed to be got. How can a fly be in a?
I don't know.
Like this is.
It's probably too hot for the flies
somebody got to do a
outside.
study on these things. Like
I don't even know if that
was a good one right there.
Yeah, but he was awesome. He got, some of the other guys he did get mad at, and he did check them. He put them in their place. But you got to understand, and this is not racial by any means, but a Caucasian man being a DB coach in the NFL is not often seen.
A rarity.
Right. And you talking about back then, back in the 90s, that's a rarity. And he did the doggone thing, and I think we were the number one defense in the league that year as well. So I got love for him, son.
Steve Young, for what it's worth, sends his best as well. We recently spoke with him.
Unbelievable.
He brought up the fact, he's like, I'm one of the only people ever on film that actually flipped Deion.
I'm still mad at him about that.
You picked him off.
I picked him off.
But he flipped you over your head.
Because his past haunted me. I'm going to tell you what that means, son. I picked it off. I read it perfectly, picked it off, and I was darting toward the sideline. See, if I hadn't played with Steve Young, I wouldn't have known how fast he was. But the sense that I played with him, I said, okay, he may get the angle on me. Let me go ahead and get this over with right now. Because I wanted to get it over with right now in high step for like 60. Like if I just
like address him.
I wanted to cut back on him and just get him out the way now. And I tried to cut back on him, and I don't know how in the world he did, because he's a good athlete. And he hit me low and flipped me, and I was so mad because that should have been another house call.
the last person you want to put any move on is Steve, right? Like
Steve
zero regard for his body.
Steve is
he'll throw himself in front of a
most
freight
people
train.
they don't know that Steve. They don't know the Tampa Steve.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
He's a dog.
Absolutely.
They talking about the 49ers Steve.
Yeah.
The Tampa Steve.
Dog.
That dude was a dog.
But he was getting hit like Shador was getting hit last year, right?
Yes, straight up.
That's how the Tampa Steve was getting hit. I mean, he was a dog, and he was getting his butt kicked. Then he went to San Fran, and the rest is history.
Coach, you are big on and outspoken about faith, family, football. That clearly resonates with Brigham Young University and the crowd and Steve Young and Tom Holmoe. But it is such a difficult balance. How do you find the balance between the three of those?
I'm not trying to find a balance. I'm being me. I mean, they grow up with me kicking their butts and getting mad at them because they didn't want to go to church. You just was talking about church the other day. Remember? Tell them what you said.
Get the best sleep in church.
that is a fact. That's a fact.
That's who he is.
Anybody who says it's not a fact is in denial.
And it was like, Dad, why do I have to go? I said, man, just get your butt up, put on some clothes, let's go. We're going to church. So that was part of the family structure growing up. But that's who I've always been. So I shouldn't have to try to be who I've always been. That comes along with the package. First of all, your head coach is awesome.
Amazing.
Let me tell you something, man. At the Big 12 meetings, just sitting beside him, and he was so welcoming. He was so kind. And he's a big fella, too, so he's intimidating, you know. But he was just like one of the best dudes ever. And the spirit that he had was it illuminated the darn room. And I love that I know BYU is in great hands because that man right there not only loves the program, but loves the kids, and loves the game.
Absolutely. Okay, so there's no one kind of pivoting to football a little bit. We got to talk a little bit about ball. No one has taken advantage of the NIL portal, the transfer portal, like you have.
Right.
You've got 50 players come in. You had 55 leave on you. How are you? I'm a big culture guy.
No, I don't know about leave on you.
Okay.
I could say this. I could say things he can't say.
Yeah, I don't know about
They be kicking folks off the team, too.
No, we don't kick folks off the team. Like, people get caught for doing certain things that you got to
discipline.
You got to handle your business there. You can't.
55 players that are no longer there.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
I'm a big culture guy. I played on a plethora of teams where culture was kind of the at the forefront of everybody's efforts, everybody's mindset. Playing with guys like Peyton, guys like Tom, that was huge for them.
Right.
What are you doing, or what have you done this last offseason with the new faces to make sure that continuity remains intact?
Well, I'm gonna let him go first, so you don't think this is rehearsed. You answer that first.
All right, I thought you was going to answer. Can you ask that question one more time?
No. Okay, well, because he wasn't paying attention.
That sounded like a question.
Shiloh,
he wasn't paying attention.
This isn't
he thought it was his turn. It's like jumping rope and he's just under the sleep. Knowing darn well it's going to be your turn.
There's so many flies in here. These flies
you going to blame it on a fly. You going to blame your absent-mindedness on a fly. That is who you are.
So new faces on the team, okay? What have you guys done? What has your dad done? What has Coach Prime done over this past offseason to kind of have that continuity still remain intact? Because team culture to me is probably most important above all else.
So to still remain intact is a new team. So anything last year is new now. That's number one. Number two, like, our workouts be hard. So it's like you're going to have to, when you go through something like our workouts with your teammates, and that builds a bond. You know, it's like joining a fraternity or something like that. So,
and I only hear culture when someone's losing. I never hear culture when you're winning.
Yeah,
I never hear it. I only hear it when you're getting your butt kicked. What about the culture? What about it? Like, I only hear about it when you're getting your butt kicked. Your target is to find like-minded men. Smart, tough, fast, disciplined, with character. And some of those young men that Shiloh aforementioned that were eliminated from this process, the character was a problem. And you're not going to maintain your visibility with us if you have a character problem that's hurting the team. We're not going to allow that, because if you're not important to you, how is the team going to be important to you? So that's pretty much what he's talking about with the multiple young men. But you got to understand, we inherited a team that was a one-win team.
Right.
So you got to clean that up.
Yeah. And be a refinement process.
You got to clean it up. And the way we cleaned it up, you may not agree with, but check out this stat. 17 freshmen last year that we signed. 13 of them played.
Yeah.
20 freshmen total played, including walk-ons.
Wow.
So find me a team that played 20 freshmen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But see, you don't hear that. All you hear is we're in the portal, 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 we're in the portal. 20 freshmen, true played last year. And walk-ons, several walk-ons played, and we just gave another guy, Charlie Offendahl, a running back, it was a walk-on, we just gave him a scholarship in the spring that he earned. So, and he may start for us week 1. But getting the right like-minded people, not only that, coaches as well, man.
Yeah.
You got to have your staff. The Bible says that rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Staff got to comfort me, not kill me.
Yeah.
Building with your people, and we're excited to watch you this year. We appreciate the ties you have with BYU, Coach Prime.
Man, he's awesome, man. He's awesome.
Yeah. We know you're a busy man.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time.
Man, please, Shiloh, I told him before you came that you're the kid that keeps me on my knees and keep my knee pads on to keep me in the face of the Lord, and it keeps me prayerful. Is that accurate?
I'm your number 1 son.
Right now, this month.
Right now,
I'm not doing much bad. I'm good.
This month, you're in my pockets right now. Yeah, but I'm saying you're in my pocket. But you are one of my. You're the number 1 son this month. I give you that.
Well, after getting to speak with both of them, you've done a great job.
Yeah.
So props to you for whatever it is you're doing. You keep doing it because you got two great sons.
Yeah, he used to always try to trade me as a father way back when.
Coach Prime,
won't do that anymore.
thank you so much.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks for stopping.